I was looking at getting an SM7B though at some point, um, because of
They
what the clips sound like on Discord. Whenever like somebody takes a clip and they're like, "Dude, look at this cool clip," and I hear myself talk, and I'm like, "Dude, I sound like ass."
well, it is just Discord,
It
dude.
is, yeah,
Like,
for some reason. I like, and then when I take my own clips, for some reason, I'm like, holy shit, I sound really fucking good. And I got this mic for $40, I think, on Amazon.
what is
And
it? Just like a rando
it's
ass
a,
mic?
yeah, it's like I was watching YouTube videos on like budget microphones, and it was pseudo tack.
Pseudo tack. Yeah.
Pseudo tack, and it came with the mic stand and everything, with pop filter, all this
Damn.
fancy
Well,
stuff, dude. I'm like, why buy an SM7B? I sound
no,
good.
genuinely. So it's partially because I don't know how to set it up. Like, even though I've watched a shitload of videos, it's a pain in the ass, dude. Like, I, you can't really set it up too much on Discord without like kind of like downloading other software and shit to make filters for it and then pump it into Discord. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's something I always like never understood that. I was looking up videos on it when I was looking into getting one, and I was like, you need like a, what are they called? A fucking cloud
Uh,
something? Like you need
a
like a
cloud lifter.
cloud lifter, yeah. And I'm just like, why?
Yeah,
I don't know why audio has to be so complex.
I know, right? Especially for an expensive ass mic. I don't fully understand why. I don't understand why they made it like this, but I know why you have to. It's because the microphone without it is really fucking quiet. It's like extremely quiet. So you need to buy a cloud lifter to boost the gain and shit on it, make it
Yeah,
louder.
that's weird though.
Yeah.
I don't get
And
it because I don't know. There's so many mics that you just plug in with USB and they sound good. So I don't understand it all.
right.
I'm a noob.
Nah, dude, it's honestly those mics are they're much easier to use and there's like good ones out there. So
Yeah. I don't, dude.
it
There.
is
What was
nice.
that one mic? It was like a Logitech something. It's like a new mic, and everyone was getting hyped about it. It was like, is this gonna be the competition for the SM7B? And I was listening to audio of it, and it just sounds like shit. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot that one. Yeah, but everyone was saying like, you get this one, it's a little cheaper, but then it just sounds like shit.
How much did that one cost?
I don't know. I don't remember what mic it was exactly.
Oh,
I'm
well,
like fucking blanking on that.
yeah, I mean, there is a reason people fucking love it. I'm sure I just don't know how to set it up correctly because it's a really complicated,
Oh, dude, yeah. Recording
like,
equipment of any sort is so much more
yeah,
complicated than it seems. It's not just like plug in GoPro and
exactly.
plug
And
in mic and record.
yeah, my argument is that you could probably buy a mic you can just plug in and it'll sound good or a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I feel like I fucking nailed it. I think that I genuinely
No,
just
yeah,
want the SM7B for like cuz it's like the microphone. And I'm sure it would
yeah,
sound
that's
better
why I
than
bought it.
this, but yeah.
It will. It'll just take some work.
Yeah. And as of right now, probably not worth the hundreds of dollars I would spend on it and setting it up.
No, it's like $300.
Yeah, just for the mic, and then you got to buy all the
Yeah,
other shit.
yeah, I forgot about that.
It's
I bought
crazy.
it years ago
Yeah,
and then like
that's
didn't
crazy.
really set it up till recently. And
What
then my OBS decided to like not put any of those settings in.
what are you using right now?
I'm using the SM7B.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, so you actually did set it up.
yeah. No, well, I use this as my mic like all the
I
time.
didn't know that. I didn't know you used it. Oh
Let me
shit.
see.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
So
no, I'm
what do you
using it
have
right
set it
now.
up then?
So on Discord, I don't have anything other than like the raw settings it comes with. Like there's a few little switches on the back of it that you can kind of change to. I guess it one filters out like noise, and you have to put your mouth like right up to it to for it to really pick anything up.
Yeah,
And
but you're
then
not using the cloud lifter or anything, just
oh, sorry, I am. I'm using a
oh,
cloud
okay.
lifter and a what is it called? Like a fucking mixer, I think that's what it's called.
Damn, you get the whole setup. It's crazy.
But
I
yeah,
probably would have bought one if I didn't have to buy all the extra shit.
yeah, no, dude. It's- like right now, I'm leaning back in my chair, and it's a good couple feet away from me.
Really?
Yeah, on this setting, and it still kind of like filters out a lot of the other stuff. So,
Yeah, mine definitely has some background noise. I have to turn the volume down pretty low and or like the input down to like 20% and then like get kind of close to it. Cuz like I in this recording you can probably hear my computer. Like the fans in my computer and they're super quiet.
oh, in the recording, I can't hear anything. But I Discord does have like a
Well, yeah, Discord has its like input sensitivity that I can set,
right.
but like my on my end, if I had it up to what I normally had it, it's like it picks up everything. So my room is like
Oh.
silent right now. I had to turn my fan off.
Yeah, no, yeah. Let me know if you can hear my fan or anything.
No, Discord filters all that shit out. I'm not.
Okay.
That ain't a big deal.
Because honestly, you would probably also be able to hear mine. It also picks up a lot of shit if you don't have the right setting on.
Yeah. So are you still into YouTube? Like you still want to do that? I haven't heard you talk about it as much recently.
Dude, yeah. I honestly, it's something I've wanted to do since I was a kid, and definitely like I've tried it here and there. Tried Twitch streaming, which went really well actually.
Oh, you were
Like,
streaming your lifts. I forgot about that.
yeah. No, dude, that was actually such a good time too. Like it was just fun.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't remember. I don't know how people do like they do the persona, like Twitch persona. It seems so
oh,
like draining. But when you're just like you just turn it on and just like continue doing what you're doing, that shit seems really
yeah,
really fun.
exactly. And honestly, those are the people I love the most. Like the people with personas are definitely like brain rot,
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah.
Like
There's yeah,
XQC.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. But there's people like Schlatt. I've been watching Schlatt recently, but like
Yeah.
a lot of his content I can't really get, like I can't do it. You know,
Yeah,
like
because
I'll
it
watch his streams and he's just like laughing at shit that like I know like I'm looking at him in the eyes. I'm like, dude, I know you don't
you
think
did
this is
not think
funny.
that was yeah.
You are not really
This
laughing at that.
this man is trying to make a buck, you
And he
know, and I
is. He's
respect
doing
it.
it, dude. He
I
like
respect it.
oh yeah. He it's just like going to work is putting that mask on,
Right.
but like
But it's actually work. Like that's the difference, you know,
yeah.
is it's like you said, it's draining
Yeah, but I don't know
because
if
you
you've
actually have to alter.
yeah, you gotta like act. It's like
Yeah.
literally acting. But
And
have you ever listened to like his he has like podcasts and stuff he does or like he has a thing
oh
called
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Weekly
Chuckle
Slap.
sandwich.
Dude, Chuckle Sandwich, I just finished it and then it ended.
Yeah, I
Like
know. I
as I
came
was
back to
finishing it.
it and it was like last episode. And I was like, oh.
I started listening to it a few months ago and I was just like, "Oh, this is goated. I'm so glad that I actually have content to listen to now while I'm working
I
or
know.
driving."
I mean,
And
there
then
is a lot.
yeah, and then I was talking to Alex about it, and I'm like, "Yeah, I just started, so don't like spoil anything that happens later." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm really sad it's ending." I'm like, "What? Fuck you." But
Dude,
yeah,
it's and that was because of Flat, I'm pretty sure.
it was. He said, I don't know. A lot of that was acting too, like the part where he's just like, "I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to
Yeah,
do
I
it
know. I
anymore."
can't tell what's acting and what's not with
I
that
know. I guess
guy.
that means he's good at it.
Yeah.
But his weekly slap stuff's pretty good. He's very genuine there. You listen to him
What?
talk, he'll talk about like, his routines or like what motivates him or books he's
Oh,
read.
really?
Yeah.
That does actually sound interesting. So you actually get to like learn about. who he is.
It's basically like a short form podcast. He'll do like 5 to 10 minute videos of him just yapping, but it's like
Oh,
actual like interesting, and it's like it's
I've
not a
actually.
lot. He's been doing this for years, and I just like I listened to all of them in one day while I was working and
Mhm.
driving, so it's really not that much, but it's
Dude,
good
there's
stuff.
a lot of there's a big market for podcasts, man. I listen to podcasts and stuff all day.
Me
Or
too,
so,
dude.
and I know we ain't the only ones.
I know I could assume that like commercial drivers, like truck drivers and stuff,
Oh
probably
yeah,
eat this shit up.
yeah, that
But
is true.
but yeah, could you imagine? I like to think about this. If we can keep this going, like this would be the first episode of what could be something really big. And I'm just thinking
Dude,
like there could be people in like 2030 listening to this, and
on
to
their
them
truck
this is
drive.
right now in 2030, and they're like let's let's see. So
Dude, that would
I
be
do
insane.
already have a YouTube channel. So let's see where I'm at on this. I have I have 18 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
That's a fucking good start, man.
Yeah, bro, 18.
Okay.
I'm
I was being serious.
yeah.
Okay.
No, but I'm saying like I go back to like Super Mega, their podcast.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I listened to them from the start. I'm not caught up,
You
but
did?
yeah, I have listened to all of their podcasts up to like 300 at this point.
Wow. Oh,
And dude, I got a lot of
is it
fucking
good?
time. I got a lot of time on my hands.
Well, so do I, dude.
But
I'm
yes,
allowed to listen every day, all day.
some of my favorite stuff they do is like the end of the podcast. They have bits that they run. It's just like
Dude,
little
they're just
skits.
so funny,
I
man.
fucking love their skits. They're
I
one of
know.
my inspirations for sure on like the kind of content. I don't watch their let's plays very much, but their skits that they do and like their fan mail stuff, they like sneak little bits into it. It's so fucking funny to
Yeah,
me.
I loved those videos, the fan mail videos.
Yeah, no, but at the end of their
They're
videos,
they're
they'll
just
just randomly like run a bit like someone bursts into the room with a gun and shoots Ryan, and then like
yeah.
Ryan's like, "What the fuck?" And then or it turns out it was the real Ryan. That was the fake Ryan, and then the real Matt runs in and shoots the fake. It's just
Okay,
so funny, dude. I fucking love it.
they're just like creative ass
They have really
people.
good chemistry. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. And I'm sure it does take some time to kind of acclimate to YouTube and doing YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, before you can really kind of shine and show off your personality and skills
No. Yeah. That's not
in
even a
being like,
probably.
yeah, no, you're right.
That's like
But
everyone says they're like, yeah, I made videos for 7 years before I actually got
yeah,
famous, and I'm like, yeah, that's fucking crazy.
that's a long time.
I always like wonder though, like, because they say it in Chuckle Sandwich and stuff. Like Shalat will be like, yeah, I've been doing this since like 2011, and then I got famous in like 2019 or something. And I'm like thinking,
Who said that?
I Shalat.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I've been doing this forever, and I didn't actually pop off till like 2020 or something. And I uh I wonder if he was really committed throughout that whole time,
Right.
or if it was kind of
Like
like me, where like yeah, I made videos when I was
here
like
and there.
12, and then I started making videos when I was like 15, and then now I make some videos,
Yeah.
and then like one day he just decided to lock in or something. I don't know how that works. I was curious about that.
I am also curious about that. Like, are you truly a struggling like YouTuber with no or with perfect consistency, just not picking up any traction for some reason, or
Well, to an
are
extent, he's
you
in school and stuff, so I mean, like,
oh
you
Schlatted?
can't. Well, he was. I'm saying, like,
Oh,
when he was younger, doing it, like making videos, like,
right.
you can't, like, he's not like just full time YouTube at fucking 10 years old.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I guess I forgot to take that into consideration.
yeah, I've never seen anyone do the kind of stuff that I want to do though. Well, like, I have, but not all in one place. Like I want to do so much different stuff, and I don't know what like that looks like. You kind of gotta like a lot of people that succeed pick a niche,
Yeah,
and
but also they pick a niche, build a large fan base who likes them for them and their personality, and then you make a second channel.
yeah, you really gotta sell yourself and not the content. Which, dude, I see that
Right.
in like a lot of YouTubers like Swagger Souls or like Fitz.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they play Counter Strike, but you do not watch that for
Yeah,
Counter
you're not
Strike.
watching to watch Counter-Strike,
Like
dude.
you watch it because they just sit there and shoot the shit the whole time, which is
Yeah,
interesting. And that's genius.
exactly.
That's genius because it's like holy shit, Counter Strike. Don't like do drugs while playing Counter Strike, but then nothing in the video is about Counter Strike. It's
Yeah,
pretty funny, but it's
that
cool. It's
is
like another little
funny.
short form podcast where they just cut out the good bits and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Just play games and fuck around like we already do.
Yeah, we just don't record it.
Yeah,
There's been plenty of
I
times where we're like doing something and I'm like, dude, if I was on like if somebody was doing this on a stream right now, I would watch it. 100%.
dude, exactly. Or like that would have been a funny fucking moment to upload right there.
Yeah. I also have
Like I've
so
been
much
wanting
shit
to.
on my computer. So many clips.
I know. Yeah, well, it's you who's shown me the clips that I'm just like, damn, that would be so fucking good in a YouTube video.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Like, just piece those clips together. And
I
I
could make a
mean,
little like random clip video. I've done that before on Rust.
yeah, dude, make like a Franz J video.
Dude, Franz J is like my favorite
He's
YouTuber.
actually so funny.
So fucking funny for no reason. It's just
And
like,
the thing is like, he is a funny guy, personality wise, but he also isn't like, he's not the main focal point of his video.
it's a
He's
funny
like,
moments type thing, but he
right.
also like I think the reason that he is so successful is because of his editing style. It's really unlike
Oh,
anything else.
oh yeah, actually, that is
It's
very
like,
true.
oh, a funny like he makes content out of like there's a body on the floor that's like laying funny. And
Yeah,
then
I
he'll like
know. I'm like,
edit
that
it
would
and like
not.
pretend like he's fucking the body or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
like
goofy.
normally you'd be like, bro, look at this body. Oh my God, it's glitched. And he's
Yeah.
like, I can edit that into
Yeah,
something.
or I'd look at it and be like, the fuck, and then just like walk by it. And he's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
holy shit, bruh.
Dude, that's gold.
That's not even the extent of his content, dude. He'll like he'll sit there and watch like an incendiary grenade roll for 5 minutes and just like put that in the video.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
he's a funny guy.
He is funny. Speaking of him, another topic that was on my mind. I think a lot while I drive, and one of the things I was thinking of was like, him along with other people do gambling sponsorships,
Yeah.
like Skin Club or like CS Money, all that stuff. I'm curious to know what you think about that. Like a lot of people think it's a horrible thing.
It's honestly a really, if you're an adult, you have control over yourself. Your choices are your own. I think that is true. But in videos like that, Bronze J, a lot of his main audience is like children,
Most likely, yeah.
and that does, feel weird to me. It's just, I know I started doing that shit when I was really young. Can't remember why I started getting gambling. I think it was because of all of the like YouTubers that came out with it.
Right.
And I think
Which
that's
sucks.
probably kind of a harmful thing.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's like I don't know. It's hard to think about for me. Like I think
It is hard. It's
it's a
hard to
hard
think about.
decision to make, and I'm assuming like if I was in the shoes of a like bigger YouTuber and I got a text like if I actually became a big YouTuber and I was like offered like I was listening to The Yard. Ludwig was talking about he got an
Yeah.
offer for fucking a mil a month to do like a
Dude.
steak sponsorship. And I'm
Like
like,
could
dude,
could we say no to that right now?
right
I'm just
now,
saying like
no.
no.
Like,
Like,
but
no, dude.
if you're that big, how much does he gotta make to say no to
I
that?
know, right?
It's like obviously his image right now is probably better than it would be if he was doing a gambling sponsorship like that.
Oh yeah, and
And
it probably make. I mean, it may or may not even out, of like people he didn't push away from his channel by doing gambling and shit or
yeah,
not.
but that just blew me away. And that was years ago because I'm like I just started the podcast, but I don't know. Yeah, that's a hard topic for me to
Oh,
think
he
about.
did that years ago?
No, he thought he was talking about it years ago,
Oh,
and that shit was. I was like sitting there like trying to fathom making $1 million every
dude,
month
I
just to
know
like
that's
gamble with like just play fucking gambling games.
yeah, and I don't know if they let you keep more or not,
I
but
think they give you money. Like I watched like
yeah, they
Sparkles videos on Skin Club
uh-huh.
and stuff, and he just like, yeah, Skin Club just sent me another code to like add more money. So I'm gonna
Like
keep gambling so I can like donate to these streamers, and I was like, okay. So they
yeah,
just give
dude,
you
I'm
money.
sorry, but I could fucking buy my mom a house with that
That's
money.
yeah,
I
that's my
could
thought process. I'm like, at what point is it better like I could pay off my parents' house and like
yeah,
I could make
the
my
people
family
who
generationally like
yeah,
comfortable. They could like but then there's like all the kids watching your content.
I
Just like
know. It's
I don't know, man. That's a
I don't
really
know,
tough one and I'm glad I'm not in the position to make that decision right
right,
now, but
right. Me
I have
too.
respect for the people that hold out though. Cuz like I like
Yeah.
Spoon Kid talked about it just like,
He didn't
hey
do
man,
it?
no.
Wow.
And he does sponsors with cool things like Manscaped or like I don't know, bigger stuff like that. Fucking
Yeah,
Deathwish
I'm
Squatch, I
sure
think.
we would get other ones if we were getting gambling sponsors at that point,
Yeah, but Spoon Kid being like a niche YouTuber, he probably had like 600 or 700K at the time, and they offer him like 20 grand to do an ad
Oh,
read for like a gambling site, just like some underground Rust
it's
site. I'm like,
it's
fuck, man, that's
scary
crazy.
because you want to know why? It's because they know it's like likely they're gonna pick up a large portion of this person's audience.
Oh, it's not.
Because
Yeah, no, it's guaranteed they make their money back. a hundred
yeah,
percent. Those gambling sites are
exactly.
evil, but it's so
Yeah,
fun and
it's so
addicting.
fun. Yeah,
I just
fucked
like I don't
up.
know, like I see Sparkles do it. And I think that he probably thinks the same way we do, but also is unable to turn down the amount of
I
money.
agree. He seems like a good dude.
Yeah, he talks
Like,
about like at the beginning of the video, he's like, "This is a loot box site. This is addicting as fuck. Like if you have an addictive personality, do not touch this site. Like it
right.
if you don't have money to lose, don't." And then he'll give an example of like someone in his comments like, I had $1,000 to my name and just lost it. It's gone. He's like, dude,
Yeah,
don't.
no, that's
Just don't do that. But at the same time, then he goes to playing it and it looks so fun. Everyone wants to do it. And he's like, holy shit, I
yeah.
just won 3 grand in one spin.
Like after every time I'd be like, bro, this would not be you. This will not be you.
Yeah. But and then at what point would your sponsor be like, all right, you can't be like
Yeah,
bashing us so much.
exactly.
Skin Club's different. I would probably take a Skin Club sponsorship. They'd like post like, this is your odds of winning this, and it'll be like 1% that you profit. Like it tells you before you do it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're. I mean, that's what they're advertised as supposedly.
Oh,
Allegedly, they have a
yeah.
provably fair system.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored.
People like genuinely, I don't know whether they do or not. I'm not gonna say they don't because they probably do. But when they like give those people the money to gamble with and shit, like they'll up their odds and stuff to like make it so they win more on certain real scummy sites.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's probably a real thing, but
Oh, dude, this conversation reminded me of something. Do you know who CoffeeZilla is?
yeah,
He made a video about this CS:GO gambling like mafia. Have
yeah,
you
fucking yeah,
heard that video?
Monarch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
guy.
watched that video.
That shit is nuts, dude.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
they're
He
just
like,
harassing each other, like
yeah,
sending
Grim.
people to
They were
each other's
outside
house.
Grim's house. He had
Yeah.
like a crowd of people out there.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, dude, man, I'm just trying to like I totally side with Grim there though. Like he works for like the a site that is rivaling a different site and maybe they're unfair to people, but like dude, he like I don't know what he's doing with his money. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm thinking like he's taking care of his family, he's taking care of himself, like he's handling
It's
it.
what he made it sound like,
Yeah, he's doing
kinda.
it cuz he needs to and yeah, I don't know.
Is
He's making
is Grim the crazy one that was like kind of like the being interviewed by CoffeeZilla in that video?
the crazy one.
Oh, I guess there was like 30 people who were interviewed in
Grim
that.
was calm. I mean,
Fuck, I'm trying to think. I don't know which guy that is.
he was the one where the people just showed up outside his house or something.
There was like everybody but this one guy to me seemed like kind of level-headed, but also really shady because they were trying to appear as good people and like kind of justify what they were doing in weird ways.
Yeah, I'm sure
And
there's more to it that we don't know. Like they probably are like, "Hey, like we're going like what you said, we're going to give you better odds and you're going to advertise it." And you can't
yeah,
say anything about that. And that's probably why a lot more people
yeah, you
decline the gambling sponsorship because it's a little evil. Well, it's really evil.
yeah,
That's pretty fucking evil.
yeah, that is actually you see your favorite YouTuber go on there and win a
Holy
shitload of
shit,
money.
dude.
Yeah.
PewDiePie just won $1,000.
Whoa! If PewDiePie did that shit, I would lose all respect for him.
Yeah, but
Like,
you
dude,
know he
you're like
doesn't need
you
to.
could be a billionaire, bro.
Yeah. He I don't even watch his content much anymore, but I know like I see it. Um that's like what I would love to do is the way that he has so much variety.
Oh
He's like
yeah,
a
he
good
does
example
whatever
of
he
that.
wants.
He's just like, yeah, I just got this car, we're going to go off-roading and then
Does
tomorrow
he?
I'm going to be playing video games
Wow.
and the next day I'm going to be showing you me drawing for 100 days and I'm like, this is awesome. Like just your whole fan base is entirely your personality and you can just do whatever.
I didn't know he did that.
That's like a niche example that I saw a while ago, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's kind of cool." I thought he just played Happy Wheels and shit. So that was the last time I saw
Yeah.
him.
Last thing I saw about him was that he's getting jacked.
Oh yeah.
Just doing like at home workouts. Like, wow.
Oh, who are we
That's
kidding, dude? He had a baby. And he's
oh
married and
yeah,
shit.
that
That's
too.
what I
Fuck.
saw that too. I've been out of the loop
I
from.
did see that.
Yeah, that was really cool though. But there's so
Oh
much
yeah,
stuff
dude.
I do. I'm like,
Man seems to be living the dream, to be
yeah,
honest.
and I have so many hobbies. Like
I know,
I
right?
don't want to ruin one of them for myself, like just video games and just only do that for
Yeah.
work from now on. I would love to just like do like, the CS:GO commentary fun and then the next day I'll have like a whole series where I'm like, I go clamming and then I go
Dude,
fishing
that
and
would be
then
fucking
I
awesome.
go camping, I survive in the woods like, like Nick Fry or like YBS Youngbloods, the Australian guys.
Hmm.
Yeah, like where they just go out and do stuff. That's another type of content I would fucking love to do. I just don't know where like that would be good to do in America.
Dude, okay, here's the thing. We have lots of really good ideas, and I know I can figure out how to make it happen. Like, if we just kind of put our minds to something and just kind of like actually decide to do it, we can do it.
I know it's just the nerves. You come up
Yeah,
to it,
it's
you get a little nervy.
you do.
Like even
You,
coming up to this, dude,
me too.
99% chance not a single person hears this because it's probably gonna go on a new YouTube channel. Like I'm probably
What,
like,
dude? You're not putting it on the million sub channel?
oh, the nine, not the main, bro. It's not
Come
going
on,
on the
bro.
main.
All right. Anyways,
But yeah, like why is it so nerve wracking? I don't know. It's just like
I
people love it. I watch videos of like people doing shit and I think nothing of it. They act all dumb and I just keep watching it and I'm thinking to myself like if I act like that everyone's going to laugh at me.
Dude, I know. Or
Everyone's gonna
like,
be laughing at me and making fun of me if I be funny on camera.
I don't know. My other thing is like doubting myself, like doubting that I'll be funny or like entertaining enough to even be able to do it. And then I was like, I had all sorts of thoughts going into it. And I was like, you know what, dude? Like, we talked about this yesterday of like, we're not overthinking this. We're just gonna like sit down and talk and make it because that's all you have to do if you want to truly do something. And I'm not gonna give my dream up because of some fear that I don't even know is true or not.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think of
Wasn't
it like
have to.
some. I would like going back to fucking Schlatt once again. He talks about this book, Atomic Habits, that he reads, which is like
Oh
a
yeah,
joke book that a lot of people make fun of. But
really good book.
yeah, I think it was from that book. He's talking about like stepping stones. This applies to
Yep,
habits more than anything else, but like you just like here and there add little things to your daily routine. Like every time I brush my teeth, I need to floss right before and I got to add that habit to it or something.
yep.
But I think of it like that kind of just like a stepping stone. You don't have to think of like I want to be the guy with the best teeth ever. You got to
Yeah.
think like one step at a time. It's like, okay, I'm going to brush my teeth and floss and then the next week I'll start using mouthwash and like I don't know. That's just an example. We're not looking at this like I'm going to be a humongous content creator tomorrow. It's just like I'm
Yep.
going to start making content. We're just going to record ourselves talk for an hour. And it's just
That's
like
why I was like
one
one
step.
step at a time with this, dude.
Yeah. It's
Step.
that's how it usually, I mean, that's how it goes. You just do like one thing at a time.
That's how you do anything like successful.
Yeah, you can't think, I mean, you got to have a big goal. You got to shoot for the stars, but you
Yeah,
can't
we
like
know what we're aiming for,
you can
but
if imagine if every single day we were like what do the biggest content creators do? I have to do that every day until it works.
and also, yeah,
It's
exactly.
like you can't do
That's
that.
like some brain rot Mr. Beast shit right there.
That's
Like
what a
I don't
lot
want to
of
make
people do
that,
too,
dude.
dude. They just like
Yeah,
hop on like social media and they just record themselves like,
for the money, but they spend so much time doing it with their lives. Like you don't even want to do that.
"Oh, dude, holy shit. I'm going to fucking rant about this for a second."
Okay, what?
I don't even really watch the short form content anymore, but sometimes like I open YouTube and it just auto opens the shorts and I hate it.
Oh yeah.
The worst, lowest form, most miserable content on there. Have you seen the videos? It's just like a tweet that someone thought was funny. They put it on the top half of the screen, and the bottom half is just the person staring at the camera. No
What?
reaction. It's just like they record their face.
I've
It,
never seen that
dude,
before.
it's almost like they see my just visceral reaction every time I see it, and they're like, "All right, let's keep fucking with
Like,
this guy. Let's keep giving him more."
I
Because
guarantee you they record like a bunch of those reactions and then they just fucking add the video to it,
if I
you
see
know?
one, I'm gonna send it to you next. Because holy shit, it irritates me. I'm like, this guy has 200,000 likes on him staring at the
Yeah,
camera of a
I know,
screenshot he
dude.
took.
Like
Fuck you, man.
how?
Like that is so fucking stupid.
Like if you don't want to truly do YouTube, but you want to make money off YouTube, that's definitely a great way to do it. Is find some dumbass shit like that
You're never
to
gonna be happy doing that, dude.
well, okay. That's why I've said it that way. It's like if
Yeah.
you don't want to do YouTube, but you can spend, if you can find a formula to spend like what, like 5 fucking minutes to make 1 million YouTube shorts and just throw it on YouTube, then
Yeah.
like power to you, bro.
That I mean, yeah, do your thing. You got to pay
Yeah,
the bills, and if that's what
do
you want
your
to do,
money,
I mean,
even
fuck
though
it.
I'm fucking jealous.
Even though low key, like I'm jealous. I know
Yeah.
I would. I'm more jealous of the people that do things they enjoy, and
Oh
like,
yeah, no, for sure. You're totally right.
and it's not just about the money. And it's like you do it because you enjoy
No,
it,
I
and you
want to.
like the process of making videos, and
If it was about the money, I would go and try to do the job that I would love to do. and make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm doing or trying to do YouTube and stuff because I've wanted to do it since I was a kid and I've tried,
Yeah, I
but
think about
never
how
stuck
much
with it.
exactly. I wish I could like I don't know. I guess it's everyone thinks this way, so I'm not really making a very valid point, but like just if I could just do the things I wanted to do all the time and like maybe spend some time editing some videos of it, I mean like
Yeah,
I'd love it. That'd be
I
heaven.
would be ecstatic. I would be living the life I want.
Cause like I'm sitting here like working and then trying to cram in time to like learn how to fish. I've been teaching myself to fish
And
recently.
imagine if you could just go record that.
I know.
And
Instead, yeah, just go like take a
yeah,
video, spend like a few
and
hours editing it, adding some stuff. Probably more than a few hours to make it perfect, but you know, do that.
yeah,
And that was my job. And then instead of going to work, I could just do it again. That would be
yeah,
kind of
going to work,
nice.
driving 6 hours or whatever for your job every time, you know.
Each way, 6 hours each way.
Yeah, or being abused by your bosses, like, forced to do overtime on the weekend, work
I,
14 days in a row.
I swear, bosses know that it's hard to get jobs right now. Because they'll just
Oh,
they'll straight up just tell you, like, I just want to let you know, like, I could fire you and get a new person. I'm just letting you know, like,
no,
you're
no, they
replaceable as
do,
fuck.
dude.
Like, you're not important to me. Just letting you know, real quick. Anyways, go work for me and make me a shit ton of money. See ya.
Yeah,
It's like, thanks.
I shit you not, my work has used fear tactics on everybody multiple times.
It's so
Like,
miserable.
they threaten layoffs and they didn't lay anybody off because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, wait, like, even if we did, that would actually hurt us. That would slow things down.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I even work for a smaller company, and like, I'll literally like. I think my boss is just a little immature. He doesn't really know how to handle like running a business. I like him. He's cool.
yeah.
He's a funny character. I like talking to him and stuff. But just I will ask him like, hey, I have this plan in a few months. Like, I'm gonna go on vacation. Is that cool? Like this
Mhm.
week, I'll probably like I'll just miss like one trip over there to like Idaho, and he's like, I can hire someone else if you can't handle this job.
Are
And
you
yeah,
serious?
yes, and I'm like,
What kind of
dude,
reaction is that,
I'm like,
man?
I was not telling you that I'm not gonna show up to work. I was
Yeah, I
asking
was
you nicely, like, hey, is this fine if I plan a vacation? And then he's like,
like, did you take
okay.
offense to that,
He's like,
buddy? Like,
okay,
what
no, it's
the
fine. Yep, yeah, go ahead, whatever.
jeez?
And then right after that, it's no problem. He's like, yeah, I pushed those that week's jobs to the next week, and everything's fine. I'm like,
So he
okay.
just like
Wanted to
busts your
bitch.
balls?
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
wanted to bitch.
that's interesting.
Make me feel like I'm in constant like danger to lose my job.
Yeah, it's probably on like that like boss TikTok where it's like, gotta make your employees fear you, man.
Is that a
I
thing?
be
Is
an alpha
boss
male
TikTok a
around.
thing?
Yeah.
It's like, this is
Dude,
how to
there's a
be the
TikTok for
best
everything.
boss.
How to be the best freaking boss
And
ever.
they just sit there and watch him. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that
Good
tomorrow
idea,
on my
dude.
stupid
If
little
they fear
employees.
you, they will work harder.
Definitely not start looking for a different
Yeah, for
job
a new job
where they don't get treated like shit.
immediately.
Ugh,
Dude, that is the thought process of some of these motherfuckers.
I know. It's fucking crazy.
It just kind of disgusts me, Like, I, for once, have found a job where, they would micromanage us harder if they could, but a handful of managers cannot watch like 100 people in one fucking area. Like it's just impossible. So they don't even try to micromanage. Well,
Yeah,
actually, they do, but they do it through meeting we have. It's just gross. They try to scare everybody multiple times, and
yeah.
now they're cracking down even harder because we're kind of falling behind and shit. It's not
The surveillance drones that they hire.
right,
The people they're like,
which
I'll
is
give you 80K a year to just like breathe down everyone's neck.
yeah,
You down with that? It's like, sure.
dude. I would. Everybody will hate you, man.
Why does everyone have to power trip in positions like that? Like,
I
imagine, like, if I got
know.
offered a job like that where it's like 80K,
I
you're
would
just
be
like watch people.
chill.
I'd be like watching them and just like, oh, that dumbass, bro. Oh, he fucked up. And then I'd like walk away. If it's not putting people in danger, like, I don't know, people think their job is way more important than it is. They,
Oh yeah,
they think
especially the
they get an
ones,
ego.
especially the ones that give you power over other people.
Yeah.
It's not like I would say my job there is more important than any of the fucking managers' jobs because they're not doing any
You're
work.
doing the
Like,
work and they're making sure you're doing the work.
yeah,
That's all
exactly.
it is.
And like, I know how to do it, dude, and so does everybody else.
Yeah, we don't need you to fucking stare at me. That's why I like
Yeah.
working by myself, but I also wish that I had like a friend to talk to
Oh,
while
yeah.
I'm working. I literally just like am by myself. I just listen to shit.
Me too.
Kind of
And
blows.
it, like you said, it'd be nice with a friend, but I have this guy who randomly just decided to like have me train him for no reason. Like he was being trained by someone else who actually was like,
I want him to do it.
yeah, no, that's kind of like, but he's like fucking 50 years old. Oh, dude,
Oh,
this brings me into another funny story that happened yesterday with this guy.
let's hear it.
So I don't know how it happened, but we started talking about blacksmithing, and he was like, "Dude, I have a blacksmith table. I got all the shit." And he's like, he's a yapper, bro. He's an old dude. He's
Yeah.
just fucking talking non-stop. When I usually listen to my YouTube videos, but
Dude,
I'm,
I'm trying to listen to XQC fucking
yeah, dude.
blabber. Stop talking in my ear. Okay, go
Yeah,
on.
man. I can't listen to my brain rot. Get
Yeah,
out of
come
here.
on, dude. I'm watching Skibbity Toilet. Why are you
Yeah,
talking to me?
get out of here, man. But I'm actually interested in that. I'm like, dude, that would be cool. So I start asking some questions, he's yapping and he pulls his phone out to start like showing me a picture of a knife he's made for someone. And I'm like kind of moving around, still working. Like this guy yaps while I work. Like that's basically what's happening. And yeah, I'm moving around. I'm moving closer to him farther because he's just kind of like standing in one place. And I see him kind of like back up when I get closer to him. I'm like, okay, like interesting. But I mean in like the way he's like kind of trying to like conceal his phone. He's trying to hide what's on his phone.
Yeah.
And I he finds a picture of the knife, shows it to me, and it's a cool ass knife. This thing is sick. It's like a Damascus steel,
Ooh.
like with a red, like hardwood handle. It's really fucking cool. And he like swipes off of it to show me like a different angle, and I just see like a pair of tits in his fucking photo.
No fucking
His
way, dude.
photos, man, and I'm like, come on, bro. And I'm sitting there like acting like I didn't see it. I'm like, oh, so how long did it take to make you that or to make that? And dude, he like quickly tries to like hide it too, and I'm like, bro, what are
Yeah.
you doing? We have to work together for the next 8 hours.
Yeah, you just gotta pretend like you didn't see it.
Yeah. Ugh. It was just a funny little moment there.
Yeah.
Some
That is
old
fucking
man with tits
hilarious.
on his phone.
Have you ever had that happen to you where you're like trying to show someone something and like something else like you scroll by it real quick and you're just like, God, dude,
Yes.
I wonder if they saw that.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I just remembered another story just
What?
like that.
Do it.
This one was with my roommate, who I rent from.
Okay.
And he was showing me pictures of his vacation to fucking Thailand or something. And he was scrolling through his vacation photos, and I see like a Google image of like a cock ring in his photos. I'm like, dude, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, get a little better with this. I've never accidentally done that, but I've never done it. So
It
I didn't
happened to me
accidentally.
once and
What happened?
I still don't know. I'm not I'm not gonna say a name. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say I was streaming
Yeah.
uh clips. And
Oh.
there was something on my computer that was not a video game clip. And I was just like, I didn't click on it or anything, but I was watching a clip and then I pressed the back button and I was looking. It was on my my little like Windows Media Player thing. And
Yeah.
there's just a thing there and I saw it. I saw it. So I'm thinking if this person is locked into my stream, they saw it. And
hmm
so I really quickly closed it and just we were in the middle of a conversation. I just kept talking, just kept it going, just kept saying what I
Yeah,
was
dude,
saying,
that's all you could do.
and I'm just like, fuck, this person might know a lot more about me than I think they know, and at this
Es-
point now,
Especially if it's something like not like bad, but like real embarrassing
oh dude,
if
I
they
don't know,
stop.
it was pretty
You don't.
bad.
Oh God.
Like the thumbnail was like a clickbait thumbnail, dude. Like it's not.
Oh.
It was not. I hope that I hope they didn't see it. That's what.
How long was it sitting there?
Not long. It was a
Not
fraction.
long? Okay.
I'm living off the thought that there's potential that I only saw it because right after I closed the video, I was like, wait, what if that one's there? And I close it and I
Yeah.
see it. I look for it really quick. I see it and I close it. So I'm hoping maybe it didn't stand out from my Rust and Counter Strike clips too much. You know.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's
That
good.
that's a funny fucking story though. I haven't
That
said
is
that to anyone yet, so
yeah, you left it real vague, so I don't really know exactly how bad it was, but I can
you
imagine it
can.
was.
It's yeah. I'll leave it up to interpretation.
Yeah, you don't need to say anything.
You can imagine from
Yeah,
how. Uh,
especially like after experiencing this shit, those two stories I told you, dude. Oh my
that
God.
was
If I was
fucking
them and
funny.
you saw my cock ring screenshot, like, dude, I would be mortified, bro.
You never know. Like it could have been a bit. It could have been like a joke
No,
picture.
no.
You don't
This
think
guy
so?
is not. No, because okay, he's a he's a gay man who's hit on me so many times that like
Maybe he
I know
wanted
this
you to see
mother.
it.
He's telling me, oh, he kind of like he also did the kind of like move it away thing
Oh
for a
yeah.
second, but like you know, it's probably not a bit. That's all.
Yeah, and even if it was, like,
Yeah,
if
even
you
if it
see,
was, bro, like you need to say it's a bit right
you
now.
see,
Like,
but yeah, but can you though? Because you don't know if they saw it. Like I'm thinking like if I had like a picture on my computer, this is hypothetically. I had a picture of like a strap on. Let's say this is something that like
okay, yeah,
nobody knows about me, right? I'm the strap on guy, but nobody
I
knows.
love strap.
I love strap. I like if I had that on my desktop. I hadn't told anyone about this passion I have. Someone sees like I have it on there and I close it real quick. I'm not gonna be like, yo, did you see that strap on my desktop? Because you know
I
it's.
would be like, "Yo, did you see that?"
I feel like
And I
that's just the
wouldn't
kind of thing you
say
never
it.
talk about. Cause like I could have said that to the person I
I
was
don't even know
streaming
if
to.
I would
Like, did you see
admit to
that
you.
video that I just like? Did you see that? They'll be like, what?
Yeah.
No, now you have to tell me. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Or if they say, yeah, now forever, you know. I think I'm better off not
Oh.
knowing that they saw it at this point.
Well, if it's one of your boys and it's not like, oiled up AI pictures of them, I think I think you guys can talk about it.
It's just Josh, but
Yeah,
it's like an
Josh
AI picture of
oiled
him
up.
with just a huge ass and a bunch of fucking
Dude,
oil. Oh
that
my
would be a
god.
funny ass bit, bro. Even
Oh
if
dude.
unironically you're just like, Josh, like look at my fucking pics from this event. And then you
Yeah,
just like
dude.
accidentally have a picture of him with an
We should
ass.
run
Like
that.
I'm
Holy
I'm
shit.
down. That would be
I will
hilarious.
pay for an AI subscription and
Dude.
fucking send him a picture of like Corey or Josh's face and just
I
like
am
have it
so
as my
down.
desktop or something.
Yeah.
It'll be my desktop and then as I close whatever I'm streaming, they see it for like a split second and then I just end the stream.
Oh
And,
fuck.
and they're like, "Hey,
What was that?
what was that, dude?"
Uh
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like,
What are you talking?
what are you talking about, bro?
You're being weird. Can you? Well, I
Yeah,
just want to like. Did you see? Are we watching a movie tonight, or is that what?
that would be so fucking fun.
I'm down. I'd run that bit, fucking for
I'm
sure.
down.
That'd be so funny. I
You
think
should.
I haven't been saying anyone's name. I mean, I said Josh's name, but whatever. Nobody knows who Josh is.
There's a
I'm
there's a
saying,
million trillion Joshes.
yeah, and we didn't say anything about him. But
Yeah, if we don't like identify our own selves, then they can't identify anybody
I
else.
think right now, as of right now, my plan was to keep it separate. I'm not even gonna tell anybody that we recorded this.
No, I agree. I fully agree with you.
Like I'd probably tell my close friends eventually if we blew up or something. But I
Yeah,
think as it sits right now, if things do explode at some point, I would like to keep my personal life separate because I listen to a lot of streamers and YouTube content creators,
yeah, they
and I
say
think
they
like,
want that.
yeah, they're like, dude, I wish I never showed my face, like, or
Right.
Swagger Souls, he's living it up, dude. Like
I know,
he
man.
goes to the
Nobody knows
grocery
who he
store
is.
and just like talks to people, and nobody knows who he is. I'm like that. I don't want to
Yeah,
lose that ability. Like,
agreed. I don't want to be bothered everywhere I go, especially with like my girlfriend or anybody
yeah,
else.
exactly. Or like I
Yeah,
go
so
out, go fishing or something, and they're like, dude, is that you, bro? Holy
yeah,
shit.
dude.
Yo, dude, he's over here, bro. Everyone come talk to him.
God! Yeah, no,
Holy
that would be
shit.
awful.
Have
I'm
you
glad we're
heard
on the
like
same page about that.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it low for now. I'm trying to think though for names. I was thinking my first idea was calling it The Journey because we're
The
starting
Journey.
as we are
That's not a
beginning.
bad name. Not a bad name.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, and like because it's our journey. Like right now I literally have
And
18
also,
subscribers and like hoping that this continues, probably have more in the future. But also it seems a little serious in my opinion. And like I know some of the stuff we're gonna talk about will be
yeah,
serious, but I want it to be goofy. And
I
I want to have
agree.
good branding, like that, like people will remember it. Like, dude, I think they fumbled by ending Chuckle Sandwich. Goated branding,
I know,
insanely
dude.
good branding, dude. They
They
got the
had a really good.
chucklers. Each guest they had was a part of a sandwich. Like,
I,
oh, dude, it was so good. They had
well,
like
dude,
merch
okay.
with just sandwiches on it. Like, I don't
Let's
know,
be
it's so
real.
good.
That shit is dumb as fuck, but they did it really well. Like,
Well, you know what the play on words is,
and
right?
well, yeah, Chuckle Sandwich.
Knuckle sandwich. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know that.
It's
I'm
smart.
just,
It's a little witty. I don't know.
but like the bit of like, what part of the sandwich are you? Like, that's dumb, but
Dude,
it's
I fuck with
funny.
it. I fuck with it heavy. I think that's
Okay,
so
right,
cool.
all
Like
right,
I
all
get
right,
where you're coming from though. It's goofy, but I think that's like that's their personality. They're goofy people. They make content on being goofy.
right. No, that's why I like it. I think they like. I think the bit is meant to be stupid. You know what I mean?
It is sort of, yes, but I
Like
think it is kind of
ironic.
cool how it like ties it's more engaging for like their guests and stuff. I think it's
I
fucking cool.
agree.
And like they have like like I said, the audience is the chucklers and like
Yeah, the chuckle fuck.
the chucklers. I don't know.
No, but those guys are some seasoned YouTubers,
Oh
so
yeah.
they know what to do.
I just don't know what we could name this. We can always change it. I mean, like Spoon Kid, they used to have the Goomba podcast, and they just recently changed it to the Hustlers Dynasty. And
What the fuck?
that shit is so funny, dude.
That is really fun.
It's so funny. I love those podcasts. They're
See,
so good.
I like names like that are really ironic. Like
Dude, I'm
the
gonna show you.
grind
I'm gonna show you their
podcast.
intro to that podcast. Can you see my screen? So
Okay,
fire,
that was
dude.
fucking awesome though.
I genuinely watch the intro every time, and then it just cuts to them being fucking just dudes. They just yap. Dinkbot's
He
fucking
looks like a
hilarious, bro. I
kid.
genuinely fucking love Dinkbot. I think he is so fucking funny.
I honestly haven't watched like any of them, not on purpose. I just like I don't know. Just
Dinkbot
hasn't
could
landed.
probably succeed on his own, and he used to make videos, but he doesn't really
I
anymore.
know, dude.
He's like a I guess he's half the podcast now, and they're actually committing to it, which is cool. But
Have you watched the Forehead Fables podcast?
I've watched You know what's funny is I think it's the one I'm thinking of. The only one I've watched is the one where Spoon Kid was in it. Isn't
Really?
isn't that him?
Yeah, he was. Yep, that was them.
Yeah.
He was in it. It's funny. That's the only one you've watched. Dude, they're really fucking funny. Like the bits they pull, they just talk about random shit, like including just insanity.
Yeah.
I really like their podcast, and Poob is really funny.
Yeah.
And my point, sorry, to get back to that is like he's not a huge YouTuber, but he's extremely fucking funny and creative as a person. And I think he is super underrated or just like somehow is doing this whole YouTube thing wrong to like not be succeeding.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like you low key got to play the game a little bit.
Yeah,
That's why you
it
see
is
people. I'm
true.
gonna keep talking about fucking Schlatt, like I'm his biggest fan. But
No,
like
he's
I've been
pretty good.
watching. He's just burnt into my brain right now because I listened to Chuckle Sandwich for like 6 months. But
Hmm.
you can tell when you watch his videos or listen to his stuff, like he is chill. He is like a normal human, and he is a cool person.
No, yeah, no, that's like one of the good things is like he does seem very normal.
But
He
he wants
seems
to
like
win.
he's right,
He wants to win the
exactly.
game, so he plays the game. He plays the little persona, and it works
Yeah,
for the younger audience, right? And that's how he wins. He makes his money like that. But
known for the people who understand, you know,
yeah,
we get it, you know.
sometimes you
Not
gotta do what the algorithm wants. You gotta do it like he does his TikTok reacting videos. I've never watched one, but he talks about them on the podcast, and he's like, "Oh, dude,
that's
that's my
crazy.
passion. I love it. It definitely doesn't have to do with like the 25 million views I get on them. Um, it's
Mm-mm,
just
not at
my
all.
passion. I just really like reacting to shitty TikToks all the time." I'm like, yeah, dude.
Dude, that's like a cheat code right there.
I guess so. You just like have a few drinks and then you can react like a
Dude,
streamer.
easy.
I'm trying
That's
to
actually
think.
true.
I'm trying to think of stuff me and you can do together. Like obviously there's like I steal from other podcasts ideas like just read Reddit stuff and debate. But
We should try to come back in a couple days or something with like one thing like kind of easy to throw in and change maybe, or not change but like add to the podcast.
for like our next recording, you mean? Well, or oh, you want
Yeah,
to like
like,
just talk to each other about like oh we could do this, or do you want to like
well, we could talk about it on the podcast too because honestly that's good content.
yeah? Do you want to do
Well,
this weekly or do you want to do it more often? Like we
what
could
do
check.
you want to do?
I honestly like we've already been going for an hour. I'm gonna
I
say
know,
we
I
keep
feel like
going,
pretty
just
good.
because like there's probably gonna be parts we cut. But like I there's a lot of shit in my head. You know what I mean? I got a lot of shit going
Right,
on in there. I could
but we don't want to exhaust all of this shit.
yeah, but I mean we don't have to like we say earlier. It's a stepping stone. We don't have to be like okay, we do it today and then we do it again in 4 days, and
Yeah,
we have to do that forever. We have to do it like that forever. We could
that is true.
just be like, let's try it. If we do it and we run out of shit and we can't talk, then like, we'll just
Then
do it
we'll
once a
wait
week.
a little bit,
Yeah, give
have some
ourselves a
more to
week.
talk about. Yeah, no, that's pretty easy, like fix right there.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking like, well, I mean, I have to think of an idea so I can give you an example. Okay, so like we don't have to do it, but like let's say one week we're like, hey, like maybe do you want to try like having a guest on or something? Like kind of like something that adds to the podcast.
Yeah.
And so it's like a slow build over time, you know what I mean?
Right. And I don't think I'm going to. I don't know if I would do very good interviewing someone interesting, like an actual like. If we found a YouTuber or something that's like on the come up that's not super popular, I don't know if
Dude,
I
do you
would
want to
be
watch
very
a
good.
really funny video that like this is what I want our kind of interviews to be like. Is
Yeah.
it's a
Sure.
good example.
Yeah.
It's the Forehead Fables podcast. They just do
Curiosity, I gotta
their
know what's in there.
interviews really well.
Yeah.
Because like this is a serious guy. Like this is a guy who truly thinks he's like out there hunting ghosts shit. And
How to
like
beat
yeah,
off
that would
ghosts.
yeah, exactly. And it's like a really fucking like wouldn't that be a fun like person to interview, you
It
know?
would, yeah. Well,
Um,
you gotta pick people that actually I don't know. I mean, you could pick people in your sphere, like in what you do, like the your content type of shit. But I think it'd be more interesting to like yeah, we're the guys that fucking play video games and shit, and we're gonna go interview this like
Right, exactly. They
guy
interview random people.
that
It's
just
like
does some
that
shit that I've never
yeah,
even
that
experienced.
I have nothing to do with this. That's why I like it so much because I'm like, well, this is really unique. Like, on what other podcasters interviewing people who like fucking hunt for ghosts?
That's got to be the most interesting podcast is like when you interview people that you can actually like ask questions that you're genuinely curious
Yeah.
about. Not like how
Mm.
like we have like Mr. Beast on. We go, how do you beat the algorithm?
Yeah, how do
So
you do that? Yeah, let me
so
have
basically
you
I'm gonna
explain
say
that.
everything
Yeah,
that I've said on every other podcast I've appeared on. And I'm just gonna
right.
say you gotta have the blue sky in the background of the thumbnail and your face stretch your jaw out really low. Make it look like
Yeah,
you're screaming in excitement. Get like different people. Get like a
right. Like,
seasoned
and
fisherman.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like, what was your fucking like biggest catch, bro?
yeah, show me your biggest catch.
Yeah.
Your deadliest catch.
What was your deadliest catch? The 50-year-old guy I was talking about earlier with the tits. He also randomly told me about how he was a commercial deep sea diver for 10 years.
No way.
And he had some really cool stories.
Dude,
Like
let's
one of
get him
them,
on. Let's fucking
I know,
interview this
right?
guy. That's
This
dope. The guy with the tits.
bro, bro would talk all
We'll name that
fucking day.
episode The Guy with the Tits.
The guy with the tits. No, we should make funny like titles like that and stuff. That would be
Yeah.
well. One of them was like he was at the bottom. He was like 90 feet down into the Puget Sound or something, and he's down there like fixing or building something, and his visibility is about like 15 feet out. Like that's as far as he can see, and he's weighing or wearing a weight belt like that weighs 100 pounds. His helmet weighs like 35 pounds. So, and he's like a 6'4", 250-pound guy. So in total, he weighs like 400 pounds.
Jesus.
And something out of like nowhere comes up behind him and like hits him, slams him face first into the ground, like in an instant. He's just hit from behind and slammed into the ground.
What?
And he gets up like, what the fuck was that? Looks around and there's nothing. There's nothing around.
He
And
he never found it? He
no.
never saw anything?
And nope. He decided to continue the job because he said it was an alpha male environment. And he didn't want like they would make fun of you and call you a pussy if you said you got slapped around under the
I
water.
just got the equivalent of getting hit by a bus underwater.
Yeah,
Like, I need a breather. You
blown to the
fucking
ground.
pussy. You such a pussy. You fucking bitch.
I know, dude.
Like, that is a crazy thing to be scared of.
I know. And you're underwater, man. Like anything goes wrong and you're dead.
Yeah, I just got hit by a fucking megalodon and somehow kept my mask on to
Yeah.
keep breathing and stay alive.
Yeah. Fucking
I'm all right. There's dust off my boots. I'm
yeah,
good.
he's like, so I continued the job and for another 45 minutes, I was just like looking around, looking behind my back constantly. and it never came back. Like, just came up to slap him
Maybe he got
like a.
whipped by like a fucking like an orca with the tail,
That's what
and it
I
was
was.
like
That's what he was thinking
it was just trying to like
too.
pet him or something. Because they look at us like little cute pets,
Yeah,
not pets, but
because
they think we're cute. Apparently, the way we see
yeah,
like a puppy.
exactly.
Maybe it was trying to pet him. I think that's my theory. It was trying to pet him and it fucking whipped him and then it got embarrassed. It's like fuck, I feel bad. I'm gonna leave.
Shit, dude, I heard him. I gotta go.
Fuck, I can't even look at him right now.
Yeah,
It's like when you
so
accidentally
embarrassed,
like hit your dog with something
dude. Or yeah, you accidentally like kick your dog or
or step on its
something.
tail. Yeah, dude, that happened to me
Yeah.
when I was really young. I was pretending I was a samurai. We had this like extender for our duster, but in my head it was like a dual-edged sword, and I was like
Uh-huh.
a super cool samurai man, and I was whipping it around, spinning it over my head. I was really in the zone, and I smacked my dog on the head, and she
Ooh,
just went
ouch.
like and started screaming, and I was like, no, no.
No.
It was actually like I killed my own son. Like I dropped to my knees and started crying. I was like, no, I'm so
If
sorry.
if that ain't the most relatable
And
thing
I'm like,
ever.
dude, you can't even say I'm sorry. Like, they don't speak English. I can't, like, apologize. It's
At
so
light.
fucking sad.
That's funny, but sad at the same time.
I, I know.
Because I get that.
I was a sensitive little boy.
Yeah, now I'm like, you damn dog, get out of my way.
get,
Just kidding.
get gone.
Get. Just kidding. I love puppies.
Dude, I used to really want a dog. Like,
I
really
do
bad.
really want a dog.
But I don't know if it was my roommate's dog that ruined that for me or, like, but
Oh
I have
yeah,
cats at my parents' house. And, like, I just love they just sit there. They don't bother you. Like you just have to feed them, and then every once in a while they'll just run up to you and just go, "Meow," and then you just pet them for like 20 minutes. The dogs will like jump on you, rip your skin off, fucking and fucking drool everywhere. They drink their water and then like spit it all over the floor. I don't know, man. It's
Yeah,
I've been kind of cat pilled recently, but my whole life I've been dog pilled.
I love both. I love cats and dogs, but I'm allergic to cats, so
No way.
yep, I
Like
have to be
bad?
dog pilled. Like my eyes will constantly burn if I'm around them.
That is so tragic.
Yeah, so it's like a thing I definitely don't want to deal with for long period of time.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine why.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's like the poison thing where if you're around it long enough, you can get acclimated to it.
Yeah. What if it's an alpha male environment though? Are you
That's
gonna
true. Then
like
I couldn't say anything.
exactly? You just gotta sit there. Sit there and be strong.
What if my cat's an alpha male?
That remind
And
have you seen the picture of that like let's see.
oh, I already know what you're gonna fucking pull up.
This thing.
Yeah, dude. That's an actual breed, dude. That is
No
a breed
shot.
of cat.
Well,
No,
this is a breed
there's a
of cat where they have
yes,
like
that one.
the chin, but this is a
The
filter.
Corey face.
That is a filter.
Yeah, okay, yeah, not that one.
Yeah, cat edit. Okay, you had me really thinking for a second. I was like, I mean, low key though, those
That
could be
Chad one
cats.
next to it is a breed. Like, I
This,
mean, that
yeah,
one might be
this,
a little bit edited, but they have ones that look like fucking cat.
yeah. I fuck with this so heavy though.
Okay.
It looks more real than it like. The more I look at it, oh, here we go.
That one, that's a real cat.
That guy's the
That,
goat.
that is
Like,
an unedited
if you
cat right
walk
there.
in and you see this guy, you're petting him.
Oh, yeah, you have to. He'll come fucking kill you if you don't.
You don't want to know what he
You don't,
fucking does
yeah.
if you don't pet him.
Yeah, dude. He looks like one of those guys on TikTok that would do like a thirst trap or something.
He does.
Like, meow.
Meow.
Real now.
He actually does look like those guys. Like he all he's missing
He's
is like a
even
flat
sped
bill
up.
hat. Like
Yeah, bro.
that's
His
crazy.
oh my god.
Fuck, dude, we gotta call this. We gotta call this podcast something.
Well,
I feel like we're
we
doing
got a
pretty
little
good
bit of
though.
time. Yeah, me too, dude. I feel like it's been really, I mean, until right now, dude, my brain is slowing down for some reason.
Well, it's because we're hitting that. Let's see, an hour and 20 minute mark. But
That's really good. I feel like it's been good shit. Like we've been having real conversation.
I know. I mean, I feel like there's one thing we could work on. There's a few topics we drag on for a while, but I think it's good also.
Dude,
It's good to drag
uh,
out little stuff sometimes, just because like you gotta fill air. But
right. And I think it's fine, like, if it's a bit.
oh yeah, the
You
bits are fun.
will really know if it drags on.
Yeah.
I've been engaged for the whole thing,
Oh, me
so
too.
I didn't.
I don't know if you're like gaming or something, but I've been just talking.
I am gaming, but it's
I
not an
figured you
intent.
probably would. I thought about like maybe I'll run some like Counter Strike deathmatch or something, but I have like I got like ADHD real bad or
Me
something. If I
too.
am playing a game and like my girlfriend is talking to me,
I need to
I'm
like.
just like, uh-huh. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. And she's like what?
Are you
And I'm like,
listening?
what? Sorry, hold on. It's not even like an intense part of the game. I'm just like inspecting my knife and like bee hopping and like she's talking to me and I'm not hearing a word she's saying. So that's why I couldn't do it. I had to just like lock in for the conversation and I didn't
That's
mind though.
actually
I actually
that's
like
pretty.
enjoying this conversation we're having.
Me too.
That's why I think this is exactly what I was hoping for cuz like me and you don't talk much, but we used to like hang
Oh
out
yeah, we have a
every
lot of
single day.
yeah,
So we have very good chemistry, but we have a lot of shit to talk about cuz we don't have time to like hang out every day anymore.
exactly. I feel like that is a good thing. I mean, we just talked about a lot of stuff that's been kind of relevant to me for a while.
And what I love is that it's not forced. It's just like
Oh yeah,
it's like, all
no,
right, let's
not
get
at
on
all.
here and talk to my friend for a bit and just like record it.
Yeah, no, it's super easy. It's not like someone you don't know and stuff.
Yeah.
I imagine it would be like a little more forced feeling if we had like a guest or something, because we kind of keep it in check,
If we
make
get
it.
yeah, true. If we get the right like chemistry going though, we
Hmm.
could probably handle it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think if we had a big guest,
I think we're both inquisitive and like kind of know the right questions to ask. So I think it would actually go really well
right?
if we
And
had
if we
a guest.
spent literally like 10 minutes preparing, like I didn't
Oh
prepare
yeah,
for this. I wrote down
neither
like
did
a
I.
couple things that I'm like I want to remember to talk about this cuz it's kind of interesting. Other than
I was
that,
just at work and I was like, tits guy.
tits guy.
I need to talk about that.
That's a good one.
That's what I was
Yeah, I'm glad you
queuing
came
up.
in with that story. I'll have to think of some more stories that I had for future ones because I know I have
Tits
plenty.
and cock ring guy.
Tits guy, cock ring guy. Oh, dude, I know we don't have to name it right now because we're probably not going to post this right away. But could you imagine how iconic it would be? Just like we recorded our first one ever all the way back in 2025 and you can hear the founding fathers creating the name of this beautiful
Oh,
work of art
shit, that's
podcast that we
true.
have now, it being 2035,
Hmm.
our 10-year anniversary. Like go back and listen to the first one where we
Fuck. Okay. All
crafted the
right.
name. I don't know, the
We
only idea I have is
finally
the journey.
honed the name of this beautiful, amazing podcast.
That was my
Fuck.
only idea, was the journey, because it starts from the very beginning. And I think what we should start doing is making goals just for the week. Like by next week, I want to upload a video,
Okay.
or
Yeah,
I want to stream this week.
we can make that happen.
I want to stream.
Oh, you want to stream?
I want to stream Counter Strike. Just
Do
like
it. That one.
the only thing that I'm concerned with is there's people in our friend group that are not family friendly in all the right ways.
No. No. There you go.
And our Discord being open like that is kind of rough. I think if me, you, Paul, and Zeke played like Counter Strike in our own call or something, we could probably like because we would still have the funny like yapping, but we wouldn't have like the few people that join and just like
Oh yeah,
are bad
that
people. Like
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. You know, they might not be bad people, but they're not internet friendly. That's
their
for
sense of
sure.
humor is not. Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
How do you come up with stuff like Chuckle Sandwich? Like, do they have another podcast where you
They
just made
probably
up like
thought about
like
it.
oh this was a funny play on words? Like, what if I could think of a play on words? But like when I don't know, like I would have never thought of a play on words like that to be the name of a podcast, but it's so smart.
It is a really good. I do like the name of that podcast. We could be Chuckle Sandwich 2 because theirs ended, so it's only fair.
I could buy the rights to Chuckle Sandwich,
Yeah, easy.
and then everyone would love us because we
Yeah,
are nothing like what they're looking for.
they
Like,
would come to us because, dude, we have the same name.
true.
Isn't that freaking smart?
Yes, dude. Okay, who's gonna be Ted? Who's gonna be Schlatt?
I think you're the Slat type.
You think I'm more like Schlatt?
Yeah,
Like complain and like I'm gonna kill myself and like
yeah, kind of.
okay, I'll be that.
Just kidding. I I don't know actually. I think I can see myself in both.
I can too.
I'm a real
I
one.
don't know if I'm actually like them at all. I just really enjoy
Yeah, I
both of
know.
them. Like I
I
think they're
know,
both
dude. We're
very
being
entertaining.
weird right now.
Yeah.
Like my favorite character is
I'm kind of
I'm
like
kind of like
Mr.
Swat.
Beast. I think that if me and
Yeah.
Mr. Beast met each other, we'd be really good friends.
We would be really good friends and he would put me on his channel.
I would
Yeah,
go
no,
up to
yeah.
him and I'd be like, "Let me be in your video," and then he'd be like, "Holy
Man, can
shit!
I be in
Okay,
your video?
okay, dude.
Okay.
You want to go out to dinner after this? We can have some gold-plated pizza."
Oh, I wonder if Mr. Beast would give me $1 million.
I'm literally just like Mr. Beast, dude. If I had $10,000, I'd give it to a homeless person and record it and put it on the internet.
Shoot me freaking too. First chance I get.
He's just like me.
For real though.
Okay, well, I guess we brainstorm the names. Probably wrap this up here. We
Yeah,
got
let's
plenty
wrap
of
this
shit
up.
here. We're dying.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm running out of fucking brain
I'm out of
juice.
juice. I'm trying to fucking play some Counter Strike or something.
Yeah. I think this was really good
I
and it
did. We
did
killed
make
it
me excited.
for the first episode. Maybe it's beginner's
Yeah.
luck, but we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
see.
see.
We'll
We'll see.
brainstorm some names. I say we try
Second.
again in a few days, and if it's too dry, we just do it weekly.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Thanks for listening to the Unknown Named
Yeah, the
Podcast.
unnamed podcast. Um,
Make
you
sure to check out
can
our YouTube channels. Will be in the bio.
yeah.
What's our
Later.
goal? Let's end this out with a goal. That's what we're
Oh,
gonna start
go.
doing.
Okay.
I'm going to hmm. I'm either gonna make a YouTube video or stream once, at least. But by the time we do our next one,
I want to make a goal of I want to make a photography Instagram account.
yeah, just make the account. That's a good goal. Just one simple thing.
Yeah,
It's not
no,
gonna be. It's
even
you can't. It
yeah,
doesn't gotta
you're
be
right.
ambitious. I play a shit ton of Counter Strike. I'm really trying to hit 15k elo. I'm probably just gonna stream. I'll stream for like 2 hours or however long I
Okay,
play.
that's actually a good
That's
idea.
my
You
goal.
know what?
And that is going to close it out.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
I'm not gonna
Well,
add anything to that.
yeah. Well, thanks for listening to the one person that listens to this.
Yeah,
We'll see you
that was
next
my
week.
mom.
That
See
wasn't
ya.
your mom. Bye.